You are listening to the USDN on the DSPN.
It's a trap!
Man, had I known, I would have had my Darth Vader mask on ready for that.
That was very rad.
I appreciate it. But what is up, everybody, and welcome to the United States Department of Nerds, where we are for the people, by the people, and of the people. Some stories are meant to entertain, some are meant to disturb, and some, well, they are meant to stay with you long after the lights go out. And tonight we open up the first chapter of a 6-part descent, now 7-part actually, descent into horror. An anthology built by creators who don't just love comics, they live them. From punk rock roots to printed pages, this is where AHA begins. Tonight we kick off something special. A 6-part anthology spotlight series centered around AHA. Simply put, a horror anthology. Currently on Kickstarter here very soon, actually. And joining us to launch it all, Chris Stall Kris Mendoza of CHK Comics. You may know him as the Lone Box Punk and Punk Rock Chris. That's how I know them. That's how I follow them for probably almost 2 years now. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Council of Nerds is now in session. Chris and Chris, welcome to the USDN finally.
Here we are.
Thank you.
We made it, man. Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
No, this is awesome for me. As I told you before the show, man, y'all were two of the guys I looked at when I went down the indie comic route to see how y'all were doing it, and how y'all were conducting business. And I was like, that's who I want to be like right there when it comes to this. And then maybe just crank it up to just a little bit more. And that's how we find ourselves here today. Our mutual friend with Duke Electric. You may know him as the man with the pink suit, known as the most handsome man in the world. If you ever looked upon his face, your head would explode. And he says it's not a true story about him, but we all know. We all know.
We all know. That's why I only look at him through a screen. I don't.
Yes.
Dude, yeah, you have to be safe. Safety first, really.
Yes.
But let's start at the beginning, fellas. So every project like this has a moment where it stops being an idea and it becomes real. Where did AHA come from?
So it kind of started as a throwaway comment. Being 100% honest, I do almost weekly live streams on my Substack at Longbox Punk there. And Kay and I had submitted to a handful of different anthologies, and I had submitted to a couple on my own, and it was just not working out. And I was like, man, we're DIY. Like, am I clear to cuss?
Oh, yeah. Just don't string a whole bunch of it together to where I can potentially make money off of this.
Perfect. I was like, dude, fuck it. Like, let's just do our own. Like, we should just do our own anthology. And I just kept going and kept talking about whatever I was talking about at the time. And I ended my live stream and I looked at my phone and I had a text from Kay and it said, bro, we should absolutely do our own anthology. I was actually going to talk to you about that. What are we waiting for? Let's go. And I was like, Sure. Yeah. Okay. I
Yeah.
guess we're doing it.
I mean, it's not your first time making your own comic. You've had one other before this, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
So-
successfully kickstarted our the ash can of our comic called Barricade Brigade
Oh,
last year, which he's gonna show off.
I like it. It's got that Rick and Morty feel to it. I like it.
So we're familiar with creating together. We've been creating now for
almost 2 years.
almost 2 years. So I'm glad he remembers dates. I'm the typical guy. I don't remember any dates. He's the lovely lass that remembers all of the dates for me.
I'm just good with numbers.
Kev, what's up, dude?
Thanks for
Do y'all know
tuning in.
Kev?
I don't.
Kev will be on the show, I think, in May.
Okay.
I think it's May. Yes. Either April or May. I can't remember which, but great dude over there doing his own thing with his own comics. He's got a podcast himself. So,
As we all do. But yeah, we were familiar with like making comics and creating stories together. And so it was just a matter of, well, what do we like? Where do we go from here now that we have the idea? I have it on my face. Apologies, Kev, because we're already connected though, because I just like to support as many indie creators as I can.
same.
So that's kind of where AHA came from. I'm gonna tag you in. You need to talk more.
How could I do more when you took the floor like instantly? That's okay.
I'll let y'all fight it out later.
We can
Lover
fight.
squirrels, man. Lover
Yeah.
squirrels.
Exactly.
That's all it is.
The great thing here is
April, there we go.
he made that comment. I had already started like I needed to just take all these short horror stories and put them together in an anthology, and it's just mine with a storyteller. So I already had a storyteller. So we've got this fucked up marionette that looks like Mr. Rogers that carries around giant scissors. And he is your storyteller. He is introducing these people. And I was like, I'm never going to have time to do this and all these other stories I want to do. So let's just use them. And that was literally where I was at the same day he made that comment.
Yeah. I like it. Puppet Master vibes.
Yeah.
Which, if we believe rumors, we may potentially get a new Puppet Master.
I mean, 'tis the year of nostalgia, so
It really is. I mean, shit. If we're getting a Sonic 4,
yep.
we're getting Street Fighter, Mortal
Yep.
Kombat 2.
Yep.
Give me Puppet Master, man. Why not?
Let's go.
Might as well.
And we appreciate you, Kev.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Thanks for following along. We're shooting for 100 pre-follows. So
How's it looking right now?
We're at 90 the last I looked.
that was the last I saw. Yeah,
We're going to
close.
hit 100 this weekend. We hitting 100 this weekend. So
Hitting 100.
I like the optimism you guys have. You're bringing me up.
hey, you got to. You got to. And I'm a huge horror anthology guy. I there's nothing better than a good anthology. You're getting the most bang for your buck.
Yep.
Mhm.
And if it's horror related, cool. That's one of my favorite seasons is September, October, when all the good horror anthologies come out from everybody at the local comic shop. And why not? You know,
Yeah.
I'm like, just here's my money.
just take it.
Yep.
Yeah. And my LCS knows this. They're like, hey, this new horror. I'm like, okay, cool. He's like, I haven't even told you what it is yet. I'm like, yeah, I know. It's
Sure.
horror though. Just put it in my box.
Yep. You had me at horror. I don't care who it's from, who's publishing, who's writing. I'll take it.
Exactly.
Yep.
It's one of those
Yep.
where me and Francisco, we did our big horror book thing last year during Halloween. And we're both like, we really connected over The Deviant. And it's just such a good story.
So
and then the
good.
follow up with Hall 13 or whatever it was this year.
Yeah.
Or late last year.
Yeah.
God, it was just so good. The one shot they did.
Yeah.
It was like meant to be a prequel, I think, to the Deviant, but it was just so good.
Yeah,
the whole story is
Deviant
just so good
on its own. Is just like, holy crap, I can't believe that a story this like deep and twisted and layered exists in
a comic book,
like on the shelf next to Daredevil. It's a Deviant. It's like,
it really does, because I mean most LCSs put them out in alphabetical order on New Comic Book Day.
I know what I was doing.
Yep.
But like, to be fair, Tinian makes incredible horror. So like,
the dude he's cashing big checks right now. That's for sure.
Yeah.
With Something Is Killing the Children just getting picked up for live action. Exquisite Corpses, I think, got picked up for an animated series, and he's got one more, I think, that just got picked up as well. So I'm like, this dude's cashing all kinds of checks right now. And since he got away from writing superheroes and he went more independent, working with Boom Studios and Dark Horse and Image, like his storytelling's just been elevated. If you just tell him to write what he wants to write, you're going to get a magnificent piece of work every single time.
Yeah. And with the I think it was last year that he announced that his Tiny Onions.
There we go. I told you we're getting to 100.
Oh yeah.
91.
Love it.
I feel like it was last year that he said Tiny Onion Studios was expanding into TV and into movies and into other alternative media. So like, who knows what the dude's planning outside of just
and the dude's our age. Like he's still a younger dude. I think actually me or he might be a little the same age as us, because I'm in my mid 40s. So
they're kickstarting the card game Exquisite Corpses next.
Well, how they're actually writing the comic book is through the card game. They're literally playing the card game to determine which killer dies next.
Yes.
That's literally how they've been writing this story.
That's how it started.
What?
But now we can play.
But yeah, I just seen that he was getting ready to kick that off. Actually, think about this though. Mark Spears, his Monster series, started off as a card game on Kickstarter. He kickstarted issue 1 of Mark Spears' Monsters. Kickstarted it.
Dude, it's insane.
And then the King Spot picked it up. They were like, this dude made how much? And they were like, hey, Mark, we made a mistake, man. Can we get in on that? We'll produce it. We'll take care of everything, man. And ever since then, that book has been like blowing up.
Yeah.
The winter bads, the polybads, the Halloween polybads. And I'm a huge fan of Mark Spears' work, especially his villains. Like, he doesn't do heroes well. Like, you can tell what he likes.
Yeah.
And heroes aren't one of them. Although his Holy Trinity he did for Absolute Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman. Beautiful connecting covers. Beautiful.
I feel like he is the Alex Ross for monsters.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
Yeah.
And I'm here for it.
All the
Give
way.
me all of it, please.
I probably have 2 short boxes of just his monster stuff.
Yeah.
And his villains. Just his work. Just Mark Spears. But
so good, man.
It really is. So we've established that this was something that y'all had kind of wanted to do for a while. Now, was it always going to be horror, or was there a possibility of you maybe like, hey, let me sprinkle in some sci-fi, or just like we're straight horror villains and that's what we're doing? And I love that.
At least for our first go. I mean, that's honestly part of what brought us together. So it had to.
Yeah. When we after that initial like, bro, we should do an anthology text, it very quickly was like, so we're doing horror, right? Like that's what we're gonna do. And duh. And so but instead of, there's some anthologies that are very specific, right? Like that they
follow a theme.
Yeah, like I just saw one on Kickstarter that's all about teeth, which I think is fascinating.
And that reminds me too much of that one movie with the girl and the teeth.
Oh my god!
Great movie, great movie.
It's a fun watch, but
one time.
damn, yeah, I don't need to watch that twice. Especially high school me doesn't need to watch that. But it's like
you fumbled enough at the time, right? As we all did.
Yeah, I don't need to be worried about that as well. But
Exactly.
like we were like, why don't we just do horror? And instead of doing like, let's do horror of this specific subgenre, like just do body horror, just do schlock gore fest, whatever. Like it very quickly became prevalent of let's feature new creators, and instead of limiting them, let's shine a light on whatever story they want to tell in the horror genre.
Right.
So it can be like, we ended up with 8 stories that are all sorts of different genres of horror, but they're all horror. But we, like, as the editors, we're very much, we're not like telling anybody to rein it in. Instead, we're more so telling them, like, what if you push it this, like, give me 5% more. Give, like, yes, it's cool that you're doing this thing, but like, what if you did it just a little bit more?
There's
like
an
lean
adequate
into
amount of blood in that panel, but maybe we can do the whole panel as blood.
Yeah,
you know?
I could take a couple extra gallons of blood. Like, just really lean into it. Don't hold back. And so that's what like editing the anthology has been like for us. Is it's very much just us encouraging the creators to lean in as hard as possible to just get as weird, as dark, as like ominous, as just messed up and twisted, and like that's what we're doing. So instead of
NC-17 and comic book.
That's right. TVMA, parental advisory stickers, all the things.
Gotta polybag it.
Cover the cover of it with just like a giant warning label.
Dude, the covers are so cool.
And they really are.
And then the stickers themselves are really cool. I was like, when you sent the covers over, I was like,
dude, those were all the artists. We literally were just like, have fun.
Yes.
Go.
Yes. Also do a corner box. Make
a corner box, and also make a cover that is just horror. Go.
Yeah. So as this when you open up this anthology, will it be like the cover for that story, and then you read the story, and then there'll be a cover for the next story, like, you know, not like a traditional cover, but like a cover like for the story. Yeah, like a title page with.
So you know, there are some stories where people have put a title block into that first page, but really our storyteller, Roger, I got super creative with that name. He is that storyteller portion is introducing the creators and the story name.
Tales from the Cryptish, the Crypt Keeper type of. Okay.
Yes,
I always love those types. Those types are just so fun. And the fact that he's a marionette is just, they're fucking creepy to begin with, you know?
Yes. I'm still working on his panels, and I'm literally about to draw him, and I've thought about this. You're gonna love this. So this is breaking news exclusive.
There we go.
He's cut his strings. That's where he got the scissors, is cutting his strings. He at one point ends up fed up with the partygoers, and we were gonna say he digs out his hair. I told Chris, but his hair's wood. But he can pull those strings out and take out giant chunks of wood while he pulls those. So that's what that panel is going to end up being.
Dude, I like it. I like just weird shit like that.
Just
like, it shouldn't make sense, but it's a comic book. It makes perfect sense.
Yes.
And that's what's great about it, right?
Yep.
So let's talk about y'all real quick. You both describe yourself as Agent Punks making comics because you love comics. Dude. And I love it. Like I said, I'm following both of you for some time now, and like, I always enjoy it when I can catch the shows or I come across it in my feed or something. I'm like, hey, let me see what he was up to. So it's, for me, it's fun. I've enjoyed doing it. Like I said, like, you were one of those guys where I was like, who all is doing this that I'm looking down this road? And you were like the main one. And I'm like, oh, we could have a niche all to herself, basically. And when you look at it, I'm like, we do have a niche almost to ourselves.
Yeah.
And then we have pop-ups sometimes, you know, the guys like, and I love to see them. I really do.
Yeah.
Because it's the guys that pop up like, hey, I'm starting a podcast. If you want to come on, you know, all indie creators, man, y'all come on. I'm like, hey, man, cool. The niche definitely could use one or two more bodies to spread the love around because your boys are tired over here. And I love it. Love it. I want you all.
Only so much we can do.
Exactly. Exactly. I mean, if I could do this every single day, I would do it every single day. But man, it's hard. I've already lost all the color in my hair, in my beard.
Yeah, I have this white. Yeah, I remember when this was actually black too.
Mine was red at one time. Mine was red, so I used to have this glorious red beard. I never got to enjoy it, but I had it. But yeah, I mean, we get the pop-ups, man, and I always enjoy seeing them pop up, and then they're gone.
Yep.
I'm like, what happened to that one guy?
Dude, it takes so much dog-headedness, stubbornness,
stubborn.
Of
just
like
we're stubborn.
I'm
gluttons for punishment.
That part. That's indie comics in general.
Yes. And we're all type A's, you know, and we're all just like, but hey, I like that, but hey, but what if you did it like that?
Yep. If I was doing that,
exactly.
I'm not gonna tell you how to do it, but if I was doing
exactly.
Yeah.
And it's like 2 days ago when I was talking to Donald, I was like, dude, I don't like the way this comic book ended. He's like, well, where did you get to it? I was like, I got right here. He's like, oh, dude, there's 2 more pages. He's like, the folder just didn't update. You got to go back and finish reading it. I'm like, oh, thank God. I was like, I was so mad at you, dude, for the way you were ending that book. He's like, no, that's on me, dude. He's like, that's on me. The folder didn't update with all the panels in. I was like, oh, thank God. He's like, I appreciate you telling me. I was like, oh, I was going to tell you, dude, because I wasn't happy.
You're going to hear about it.
I was like, I needed at least 2 more panels, or at least 2 more pages of panels there. He's like, oh, no, they're there, man. He's like, the folder just didn't update. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
That's outstanding.
Yeah. But so the Agent Punks making comments, that's definitely a mindset, man. How are you taking that mindset of the punk rock culture and the DIY mentalities and just applying that to now a whole anthology series? And really, you brought in all kinds of creators from different walks of life. You got some Canadians, you got Australians, you got some Americans sprinkled in there. I mean, you really went out and got a fantastic cast of characters to work on this book with y'all. How, like, walk us through that, man. Like, how did y'all like pick and choose like who y'all were going to bring in on this?
Do you want that? Do you want me to take that?
Hey, either one.
Well, I'll start. We had a super secret grading method.
Secret.
That was extremely mathematical and logical, as in
highly detailed.
Had zero. It was arbitrary. And
imaginary numbers involved. Yeah.
Yes.
Don't give away the goat, man.
We did. We had 68 people submit to this, either as artists or as writers, and not a one of them was bad.
Yeah,
that's the thing that kind of blew our minds. Is all these.
Did y'all advertise it in like the Facebook groups?
We did. Oh, goodness.
Ish.
We definitely hit Threads.
Okay.
I replied to one Reddit post, which that's never a place that I'm going to normally go talk.
You're a fucking brave man.
I know.
Dude, listen, he was in Reddit.
Unscathed.
I was like,
you got a dick picture in your inbox, huh?
I was posting it in like different Discord channels that I'm in with a bunch of comic creators. And someone in one of those was like, hey, do you mind if I post this in Reddit? I was like, oh, thank God, please do. Because I'm not going there. Like, yes. Yeah, post. Yeah. And we actually, I think 2 of our people came from Reddit.
Yeah.
So, which is rad.
Yeah.
No, that's really cool. And yeah, dude, Reddit's one of those where if I have a very weird question about something, I go to Reddit first because it's going to be there guaranteed.
Yep.
It's just getting out of there without a dick pic is the problem, you know, because you're walking away with at least one.
Yep. Yep.
You didn't ask for it, but you're getting
I just wanted to know how to unclog my drain, and now I have
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not going to work.
I'm not going to use my wiener to unclog the drain.
No, exactly.
Thanks, Reddit. Yeah. Yeah, it was basically just canvassing social media. Yeah. We were posting in Discords and stuff. And then I did the amazing thing of I take December's off like completely, and I unplug and disconnect from everything.
That's the last 2 weeks of December for me.
So like
in the first week of January.
Okay. Yeah. So like the 2 weeks in when we were like, hey, let's do submissions from like mid-November through the end of the year. And then we posted everything and I sent Kay a message. I was like, oh, by the way, I don't do anything on social media on December. Remember that? And he was like, shit, that's on me, isn't it? Yes, it is.
Yes. And it was. And
so
he got posted.
He did a great job.
And posted. But yeah, we had 68 people submit.
That's a lot of people, man, to weed through.
There's a lot of people.
It's insane.
We golly, I can't even remember. We weeded through artists because I had gone through the artists on my own while he was still on sabbatical, and had a few ideas on who I would really like to see in there and where I would like to see them. And then basically, once we went through the people that submitted pitches for stories, we had set up the artists for sequentials as a what type of things do you like to draw? And between what the pitch was and what the artists like to draw, we were able to marry these
that's really cool
teams together very easily. We had one switch with Minaj and oh golly, I can't remember who the other writer was. Yes. That was the one switch we had to make artists on. Yep. And that was honestly for the better, I'm sure, but
yeah,
it was so minor because both artists were great. It just was a slightly better fit.
So let's walk through this real quick, man, because we got you two together. We got Duke and Miguel, Chaz and Tony. Travis, and I'm not sure who he has with him.
He's one of the
cover artists.
Yeah, that's right. He's one of the cover artists. Then we got Minaj and Lucas. And then Evan, I think, is doing his own, right?
Yes.
Yep.
And was there any? We just added one more, which will be, I think,
Jasmine.
we went 16 April with Jasmine and her artist.
Matt Madden.
Okay.
Listen.
Yep.
Yeah, after this, shoot me an email so I don't forget him, and I get somebody like shoot me a message randomly going, "Hey, I'm the guy. Can I get that? Can I get the code to the show?"
Yeah.
Like, what? Who are you?
Yeah.
I just don't want to forget. But after this, show, yeah, definitely shoot that to me. That way I can get him in there because I got the memory of it. Like what? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and then so Chris Kay is actually doing a story written by Von Fox of Hourglass Comics, and then I wrote a story, and Alex Clark is doing the artwork on my story. So, and like I met Alex at a convention last year, and we immediately were like, we should be making comics together. And he was like, we absolutely should. And he's a one-man show on his own story. And so like it made sense to work him in here because he just had the his solo story that he had done. And so we were like, yeah, like people kept asking, well, what does new mean? Like, I'm a new creator. I'm like, bro, you've got a bibliography. You are not new. Like,
you are on IMDb, sir.
GTFO, my guy. But yeah, like there were some that we would have loved to work with. but because we were so adamant about, nope, it's new creators. So if you've got a single like series that you've written or done the art for and maybe a anthology appearance, cool.
Yeah.
Right.
Anything more than that, like you're not new, you've got the experience. And so we were looking really for like our own peers.
Yeah.
And we were very clear. We did 2 like Zoom calls with all the creators, and half on one call and half on the other. And we were like, listen, we're figuring this shit out too. Like we're not, we don't know how to make an anthology. To be clear, we're figuring it out. And we just want to be transparent. And they were like, cool, okay, great.
We're all learning together then.
Yeah, like it's not a, we know how to do this and we will impart our knowledge to you younglings. It was nothing, like we're all doing this thing together because we just want to make rad comics. And so like that's what we're doing together.
Better in life, man.
Everybody's all in. It's been I couldn't ask for any better or different experience other than not having life get insane for one of our creators. Shout out to PJ. PJ had to drop out because they had a ton of just life shit explode all at the same time.
Dude, it happens.
And so it was like, yo, take care of life. Like this is comics are going to be comics regardless of what you have going on. So just take care of your shit. And
Volume 2 will be here before you know it.
That's right. We'll be here, man. Like this isn't the only time we're going to do an anthology. So so it like that's the only thing that I'm like, I wish life wasn't crazy for PJ because their story would have been freaking awesome to include.
It was a really good story.
But
there's always later.
But also, like life. So
and honestly, thinking about this, we were talking about how a lot of anthologies have a theme or something like that. Realistically, our theme is that they're all new.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
That's probably my favorite part about this is, I mean, and I know Duke. I know him personally. I talk to him pretty often, actually.
Yeah.
Like we were just talking about Spider-Man the other day, and like we both seen, Peter falling out of the web, and I was like, hey dude, this could be a setup for the other. And he was just like, oh dude, he's like, I just pulled that comic book out the other day and gave it a read. I was like, yeah, that would be a sick horror feature, I'm like, we just did Marvel Zombies, so why can't you give us the other Spider-Man, which would just be absolutely sick in my opinion. So but yeah, we had a whole conversation about that, and then we were like talking about something else, like Comic-Cons, I think, because I think Toronto Comic-Con is this weekend as well. And he's like, I'm not even going to get to go. I'm like, you're not missing nothing, most likely, man. but no, so I like it. First time creators. Was that somebody's cat?
That's my cat. Yeah.
Your cat has a boom to him. Oh God, it's precious. Right? I'm a cat guy. I got 3 of them. So
nice.
Like anytime I hear a cat and I'm like, kitties.
Can I pet it?
Exactly. Oh, he's so pretty too.
Yeah.
I got a long hair. He's a Maine Coon mix. I got
that's what he is.
Yeah, beautiful cats, man. I love them.
Yeah, they are.
And my daughter just found some calicos the other day, and she's like, "Can I bring it home?" I'm like, "No, I got 3 of them."
No, you absolutely can't do that. Just I want to make sure you hear I'm saying no. Don't bring it home.
Exactly. If that was me, then yes.
Yeah.
We got a 19-pounder over here.
Oh man.
That was the last one she brought home. And he's not fat either. He's just a solid boy.
Just big.
Just a big old cat, man. And then we got Evie, who is our baby, my little princess, who comes in and she's like, "Hey Dad, give me my massage." And she sit there and you get her ears, you get her face, and she's just like purring, just like drooling on herself. And I'm just like,
that's fantastic.
Like, wipe your lips. There we go, girl. Yeah, she drools on herself. She snores like she's cutting trees.
That's awesome.
That is fantastic.
What's this here?
Oh,
Oh, bro, no, we're not. I'm sorry, dude. No, they're trying to sell you a consultant.
Oh,
Oh.
sweet. Yeah, I would love for you to fuck off, actually.
That's why they're getting blocked.
In
And I'm pretty sure
spirit-
this is the same person who just sent Paul Iza an email the other day saying, "Hey, I've seen your appearance on this podcast. I can
Oh
do
my
this, this, and
God.
this for you." And when they're coming back to me going, "Hey, do you know who this person is and why they're emailing me to my personal accounts?" Which means they had to go find him, find his personal email through his social media, and then email him. And then it comes back to me. I'm like, I do not work for any type of consultations. Matter of fact, if you want a consultation with me, I will give you a consultation all day, because that is kind of what we do here.
Yep. Yeah.
But yeah,
it's-
no.
In
they
in
can-
the
they
spirit
can
of
piss off.
DIY, like we're doing everything ourselves. That's kind of what DIY means.
And
And
it
so,
completely
like-
undercuts what I do here. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, no, they can take that bullshit someplace else. No
Yep.
offense to you. You're probably a great person. You're trying to earn your money, but
You're hustling.
don't bring that bullshit on my channel, on my page, to my, I don't want to call you clients, you're my new friends,
Mm-hmm.
with that kind of shit. We don't
Yeah.
do that here. It's like you're trying to undercut me, and I'm not charging. So what are you doing?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to promote indie comics, not freaking. You're trying to take money from people who make indie comics.
Yeah. Like we're not making any money.
Right.
We just want to produce our book, man, and print our book. Like, come on, dude.
I love when I get those emails anytime I set up a pre-launch page.
Oh, dude,
And I
yeah.
suddenly start getting like flooded with emails of, "Hey, I work for this consulting firm, and I would love to talk to you about your pre-launch."
So
page."
there's some
Blah,
good
blah, blah,
ones
blah.
out there. There really is. Like Backer Kit, they are good people. They work with Kickstarter directly.
Yeah.
And that's what they do, is Kickstarter promotions. And they're fantastic people. I've never heard anything bad about them. But this kind of shit, because I'm pretty sure that's the person right there who emailed Paul. And it makes me look bad. And I don't want to look bad. If I'm going to look bad, I'm going to do it on my own accord.
That's right.
I'm perfectly capable of making myself.
Give me
I've been
5
making myself look
minutes.
bad for 40 years.
Fucking 44 years, man. I think I can do this on my own, okay?
Yep.
Oh, dude. It just fires me up, man, because it's like the most disrespectful thing ever. You want to pitch your client, pitch yourself in the middle of my show.
Yeah.
Well, we're trying to talk about AHA, all right? And I love that name, dude. Where the hell did that name come from, first of all? That's another question. I got to get that one out there. Where did it come from?
So we're simple people. And we
And like wordplay.
and we were talking about, so we're going to do this horror anthology, and it's going to be CHK presents a horror anthology. And I was like, well, hang on a second. Horror anthology. What if we just call it AHA? And then it's literally an acronym, and it stands for
Dude,
a horror anthology.
Freaking brilliant, man. That's marketing 101 right there.
There it is. It's
And
done.
it's so easy to find too on Kickstarter. Like,
Oh, yeah.
so easy. 3 letters. You
That's
can't
what I
mess
like
it up.
too. Like, if you don't like, when people are like, "Hey, I'm doing this Kickstarter," and I'm asking them like, "Hey, can you send me your links? Can you do this? I need your social media. I need that." And they're like nickel and diming me on stuff, right? I'm like, let me go to Kickstarter and try to find it myself, and I can't find it for shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is going on here?
Yeah.
How many other comic books can be named this? And there's like 12.
Yep.
I'm like, okay, but which one are you? I'm like I'm cross checking names.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh, that's the one that
creator.
emailed. Yeah, that's the one that emailed me. Okay, it's this one. It's this one. Let me get that. And I'm copying all their links. I'm like on Bluesky. I'm like, are you on Bluesky? Since you don't want to tell me nothing. Okay. Oh, hey, there he is.
Yeah.
Copy and paste that. And I'm like, be forthcoming with details. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah. Every time I search Kickstarter for AHA, we most recently enough, if you include the exclamation mark, we're the third project that comes up. If you don't, we're the fourth.
It's kind of crazy. There's 4 of them.
Yeah, but like that's the thing. None of them are named AHA. They just have AHA
Okay.
in another word in
Yeah.
the title. And so for some
I
reason
think there
they come up
is
first.
like one novel that's got aha in it.
Well, I'll say my Dr. Doofenshmirtz reference for later then.
What?
I only have 2 nickels, but it would be a very strange coincidence.
That's
Oh,
the one.
There
Chris
is
with a
another.
K knew where I was going.
You lost me there.
Come on, man. Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Phineas
Dude.
and Ferb, my guy.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Come on, we got to get you up on some Phineas and Ferb, man. If you haven't watched 101 Days of Summer Vacation, then you're missing out on your life.
That's a great one.
Apparently I'm missing out on my life.
You are. We got to fix that. We definitely got to fix that. So all this,
They're the triangle-headed ones.
yes.
Yes.
Well, one of them, yes.
Yeah.
Great.
Don't ask me which one, but yes. So I can never remember.
They're essentially like children Jay and Silent Bob with
Okay.
an annoying sister.
Got it.
Yes.
Got it.
They don't have
classic,
Rosario Dawson.
classic cartoon.
But they had Me Now Win, I think, at one time doing a character voice.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they get
All
some
right.
in. I think who does their theme song? It's
Oh God.
Bowling for Soup
I
from
was gonna say, is it Bowling
Ohio.
for Soup?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is.
I've heard the theme song at least because
Yeah,
I've
Bowling for
heard them
Soup.
do it. But
Yeah. Yeah.
Which-
They're-
Place
to
just
tie
like
this
Simple Plan
in,
does Scooby Doo.
yeah, they do. So Bowling for Soup had a comic book very briefly, and it was written by Von Fox, who's writing the
Yeah.
comic that Chris is illustrating in AHA. So
yes.
Dude,
just
I
to
love it. What a perfect full circle
Full
moment.
circle
I
and-
like it.
bring it in,
Yeah.
back to the sales pitch of we have really good people creating comics.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Bowling for Soup is Alexa Bliss's favorite band.
Yeah. And
Because we were
Alexa
talking about
Bliss
wrestling
is
before the
my
show.
favorite
And where's she from?
female wrestler. Columbus.
There you go. It's always fucking Ohio, man. I swear.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Everything comes back to Ohio. And like, I don't know if
Some
this is
degrees.
I
It's
don't know
like
if
the 9 degrees. Oh, wait, was it 9 degrees of separation for Kevin Bacon or whatever?
uh,
Only we can pick out the Kevin Bacon and put Ohio.
what's your degree of Kevin Bacon? Because I'm guaranteeing you,
remember.
I'm gonna make it even lower right now.
Why do you know him?
Yeah, I'm gonna change your life. So I have a
doubt
degree.
that. I have a kid in college in pre-med, okay? That's my life-changing event.
I have a daughter in nursing in college. So
Hey, there you
we're
go.
basically the same.
Exactly.
So my degree of Kevin Bacon is 2. So
Oh, nice.
So now your degree of Kevin Bacon is 3 because you know me. So when I worked at my local theme park in the character department, I was Scooby-Doo. And one of my
dude.
cohorts worked in movies and costuming, and he worked with he was Seth Green's personal dresser in the movie
Mhm.
Airborne, which
Okay.
was shot in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Like inline skating, because we're the city of 7 hills. Literally, the city is surrounded by hills. And so Airborne was shot here, and so he worked on that film, and Seth Green was in a movie with Kevin Bacon. I don't remember which one it was, but I remember this because I remember that made my degree of Kevin Bacon 2, because I'm 2 degrees away from him.
Mhm.
So now you're 3 degrees because you know me and I know Donnie, and Donnie knows Seth Green, and Seth Green works with Kevin Bacon. So you're welcome.
Damn.
Now you can put that on your resume.
Okay. That's going, dude, first line. Well, maybe the second line. 'Cause the chairman
Yeah.
is
the
kind
chairman,
of important.
But
But now,
Jeff,
3
the
degrees away from-
chairman, 3 degrees from Kevin Bacon.
exactly.
That's-
Exactly. Priorities right there.
You could make it sound like a martial arts belt and be 3rd degree Kevin Bacon.
Oh, I have a
Ooh.
Kevin Bacon.
Everybody
degree
has to start doing that
three.
now.
Yeah.
Everybody has to start doing it that way now.
I like that.
Mhm.
So does that mean your 3rd degree of Kevin Bacon is more impressive than my 2nd degree of Kevin Bacon?
Ooh.
Because doesn't karate go up?
Karate goes up. I know
think
that
it
because I had
does.
to go all the way to second degree black belt.
I'm playing golf over here, my guy.
You're playing golf, but you can still say second degree hidden bacon.
I have a degree of bacon of 2.
Boom. There you go. There you go.
You could be bacon. You could be bacon squared.
Bacon squared and
We
you're
can be
bacon
bacon
cubed.
cubed.
Yep, there it is.
Part 2. Part 2.
For do with an X. Because
Yeah, exactly.
French.
So
It's no wonder the French hate us. Sorry, that's a weird tangent to go on that I don't need to
no,
go
dude,
on
that's
right now.
perfect, man. I love that kind of stuff. Like nothing's getting cut from this episode.
I love it. Yeah, just let it all ride, man.
Oh, dude. 9 times out of 10, I do it that way anyway because of the way I structure everything. But this one is kind of off the rails, and I love it. We're just gonna let everything ride.
Hi,
Welcome to our world.
I have ADHD.
Exactly.
I can't help it.
You have to. That to some degree, we all have something like that.
Oh,
But
for
otherwise,
sure.
we would not be doing this to ourselves every
No.
week,
Yeah.
multiple times. So how did when you were putting this together and you were deciding the order of these stories, did y'all try to make it like cohesive, or was it just like we're gonna make this as random as humanly possible, and it's just gonna be like, hey, this story's kind of mild, and then the one in the middle is kind of like, oh, what the hell did I just read? And then it's like, oh, here's a soft version for you, and then it's like.
That would have been the smart thing to do.
Take a cue from Nirvana and Loud, Quiet, Loud, but we did not do that.
We didn't do that. No.
We just kind of put them in
Just
an
total
order that we
fucking
thought.
chaos.
Yeah, we kind of were like,
There
we
was
like, it was super secret, mathematically logical.
You were rolling a d20 to determine where they went in the book.
listen, just because I have a D20 right here doesn't mean anything.
I knew it. I called it. Let me reach into my drawer.
Let me just stretch to my over desk shelf that's right out of view. Shout out to Sean Sunday for having a custom D20 with his Brain Beast Studios logo as the 20. Cool. Anyway, yeah, no, the only like order wise, the only thing that I was very intentional with was like, I don't want either of our stories that we're involved with being first or last.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want that because it's not,
the
anthology is not about us. We're taking part in it because we're also new creators.
Yep.
But like,
we
don't want, this isn't like a self-service hand job. Like, that's not what we're doing.
Yeah.
So that was the only intentional thing that we did. And then from there, it was like, okay, so if we're like middle-ish, like there was a little bit of conversation, but really it was like, I feel like this one needs to be last. I feel like this is a good first story. And then if we fill us in the middle, then we can, cool, they're third. And so it was very much that there was a highly scientific method to how we put the order together.
You rolled a d20.
We rolled a d20.
That sounds cooler. That sounds cooler.
Yeah,
especially in the environment we work in. If you're rolling a d20 to determine the order, you're doing it right.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. We didn't, besides our placement in the anthology, the rest of it, we were like, whatever, we can write the Roger pages to make whatever makes sense.
Yeah.
Yep.
How many pages is the book going to be?
Last count was, we don't
With
have a hard
Roger.
number. We don't have
I've actually taken the time. Numbers.
Yeah, you have. Yeah.
Without a thank you page, we're looking at 79 pages of print.
Oh, nice.
So
you're definitely going to get the bang for your buck on this one.
Yes.
Square bound, digest size, because everything the CHK does is digest size. So you can easily fit it in your back pocket and take it with you on the bus, on your commute, on your bike ride, whatever. There's something about the digest size that's just the perfect.
Yeah. You want to scare a mammal while you're flying from Atlanta to LA? You open that fucking thing.
That's how you do it. Yeah.
Dude, no, that's what's up. And I think Duke did one of those as well. He did an ash can of Greg.
Okay.
Yeah. Because it's got the embossed USDN approved logo hidden in it.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So everybody gets it. It's like, hey, use it how you want to use it, but this, your USDN approved. And I got the whole stamp. I send it to you. It's a thing.
Hell yeah.
That's rad.
That's gonna go in AHA. So we'll make sure.
It's definitely a thing. It's out there. People get it. It's real. I'll show it to you.
I like that a lot. I might steal that.
It's how I close out. It's how I close out every single clip I do. It's every single show I do. You watch till the very end, and the stamp comes down. It stamps it USDN approved.
That's really cool.
That's right, man.
Yeah, it is.
I like that a lot.
So this thing has gothic horror, some psychological thrillers, sci-fi, and just some straight up nightmare feel. Like there's some stuff in there that I've seen that I cannot unsee, and I never want to unsee it because it was just like, ooh, I've never thought about that one before, which is wrong to think, but it's like, that's really cool. I've never seen that. And if it's a horror movie, I've probably seen it. But that was a new one on me. And it's, which I'm talking about too, the cover where he's like slicing through and there's some spine showing. I was just like, ooh.
Yeah.
Like I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the cool thing about having 3 separate cover artists is like we picked each of those artists based on their pitch submission, and it was like, you just have fun. Like something horror is all we require. The medium, the subject matter, the perspective, the look, the whatever, like totally up to you. Just get fucking weird and dark and scary and creepy and eerie, and that's what we got with all 3 covers. And so like there's no primary cover, there's no like, oh, this is the standard cover and then this is the it's like, no, we have 3 letters. So we have a cover A, we have a cover H, and we have a cover A !
Oh, dude, I like that, man.
And like
that again, you go back to marketing 101. That's marketing right there.
Yep,
that's right. I know a thing or two because I've worked a job or two, but like it just or 13, whatever, it doesn't matter. So it's just a matter of whichever one calls to you, do it. And if multiple do, we have prints of just the artwork of the covers. And if I can get a hold of Yosefa and say, hey, can I get the original artwork for your cover? I would love that. Because she like hand painted that. It's insane, dude. It's so good. Yeah. And I'm a glutton for paying a ton of money for shipping from Israel. But like, I want that cover art.
Yeah.
And so if she sees this before I have a chance to actually connect with her directly, can I just buy that from you? Because I want it. I want her, like, it's so fucking good. And like, all 3 of them are excellent, and they're way beyond anything I could have possibly imagined to come up with to give direction for. But like, man, there's something about a hand painted watercolor like sea monster with a cult doing sacrifices to this it's so good, man. It's
like every time like when Peach Momoko drops something new like that, and it's all watercolor and traditional, and I'm like,
yep. In an age of AI and computers, give me analog, give me painted, especially water. I will always love watercolor.
Dude,
like
and if Peach Momoko's name is on the front, just take my money.
Yeah, man. Yep.
Yeah.
100%.
I don't even read that book, but it's Peach Momoko.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
It's like, it's like you see a Scotty Young cover and you're like, damn it. And there's a David Nakayama cover next to it. Damn.
Yeah. Like, Scotty, I remember that time you were in Northern Kentucky and I was the volunteer that was working your con table, and someone mistook me for you because you were working a panel. And this guy came up to me and like poured his heart out to me, thinking I was Scotty Young.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it
And Scotty's
broke.
just sitting there coloring.
Dude, Scotty was in a panel, so I was just
Yeah.
like standing next to the table, and it broke me to be like, man, I love what you just said. I'm not Scotty Young.
Scotty would love it too. By
For
the
a
way.
half a second, I considered just rolling with it and being
Yeah.
like, oh, thanks, man. Like that means so much to me. Like that's cool as shit. But I could see him like talking to his other table mate, who's another vendor. I could see him talking and like looking over and like getting up and just being anxious and all the things.
Yeah.
And so I let him do the whole spiel. And I was like, now that you've practiced it, when Scotty's done with his panel and comes back
Please
to
come
his
back and do
table,
this again.
you can tell him and it'll be so much better. Like,
Yeah.
it's gonna land with him, man. Like,
Yeah.
please.
I mean, Scotty's a good dude, so yeah.
He is. He gave me a couple prints just for standing at his table. And I was like, dude,
Yeah.
I just was randomly assigned to your table. Like,
did you read Lovesick?
Yeah.
From Luana Vecchio?
Yeah.
So she was at the Comic-Con I'm going to tomorrow last year. And like I kind of knew who she was. Like I've read Lovesick, great book. I have it in floppies and I have the hardbacks in both.
Oh, nice.
And both Doll Parts and Lovesick, a Doll Part story. Or Doll Parts, a Lovesick story.
Yeah.
And you meet her and she's like the sweetest little, I think is she Italian or French? I can't remember which.
I think she's Italian.
Yeah. But she's like this super tiny little human being. And she's just like, you wrote something very sick and very twisted in such a delightfully amusing way.
Yep.
Like, what's really wrong with you, though? Really?
Yeah.
Because it's like, because when you see her and you see the book and you read the book and you're like, 2 and 2 is an equal 5 right here.
Yep.
But it's like so good. And I had to get them all signed and I got the poster, I got the whole 9.
Nice.
And because how often are you going to get a chance to like actually meet her?
Right.
Yeah.
It's like Tula was there as well. Tula Latoy.
Oh,
She's of course
dude.
from the UK.
Yeah.
And she had her like she does a limited print of art books every single year. And they're only about yay big, but it's all her original work.
That's awesome.
And like I really wanted that. And I have like so she had just released a couple of covers from a couple of books from Image and I think one from Boom Studios. I think it was her cover for Hannah Rose May's story Exorcism at 1600 Pen.
Oh yeah.
And I was getting that signed, and it was another one on Dark Horse that had come out around the same time. So I had these books to get signed, and I look over and there's her art book. I was like, is that what I think it is? She's like, were you looking for an art book? I was like, yep. She's like, then that's it. Is that the new one or the old one? She's like, it's the new one. She's like, and then she pulls out the old one as well. I was like, just give me both.
Just tempt me with a good time, Tula. Okay.
Yeah, and Teeny Howard was there. Teeny Howard was there, unadvertised. She's like, I've been advertised the whole time. She's like, you're not the first person to say that. They didn't advertise me on the website, but I've been booked the entire time. I'm like, well, they did a really poor job of advertising it. I'm like, do you know who you are? You're freaking Teeny Howard.
I don't know if you know who you are.
I'm like, you literally wrote some of the best Rick and Morty issues out.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, I know. I'm like, I didn't bring any Rick and Morty with me.
Thanks.
And she's like this? I was like, give me that. I was like, yep.
Take it.
So yeah, so I had to literally like buy that off of her, but I was like, I would rather buy it and then like not take this opportunity to talk to her and get her autograph. And I think J. Scott Campbell was there, so I got some Ninja Turtle stuff signed as well.
Nice. Very cool.
You gotta get his Ninja Turtle signed because he's like, when I see Ninja Turtles now, it's like I immediately go to him and some of his covers he did for The Last Ronin. Sorry, I got slabbed Last Ronins over there. That's why I was just like, I don't want to brain fuck this.
I know what box it's in.
It's not even in a box. It's literally just sitting on the shelf over there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And well, that was not one of his covers, but that's the Purple Rain cover. So, which I forgot what the limit was on that one, but it wasn't a lot of those produced. So when I got the chance to get that one, I was like, yes.
Jumping.
Nice.
Yeah, exactly. So what would y'all think was the biggest challenge in building this anthology? I mean, I know you weeded out 68 people in to make this book, but
yeah,
this had to be something else in there that just was like, how are we going to do that part?
I mean, it just feels like making our comic.
Yeah.
Like it's yes, there's way more of us than just the two of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's all the same stuff. Like we still have deadlines that we created that we are following and everybody else is too. And like we're still communicating with each other and the rest of the creators at like we're still creating a Kickstarter page for all of these tiers with images and all the things. And like it just it's the same, it's just more. But it also doesn't feel like it's crazy. Like I haven't felt like it's a ton of extra because I'm putting in the same amount of work doing it, because I treat creating comics like it's its own job. So that I can flip into business mode and be like, okay, so marketing wise, we need to come up with social posts. We need to make sure we're posting the campaign link and pre-launch and getting on podcasts that are gracious and excellent enough to host us. And we need to get the word out there. And how do we talk about it in real life people? And how do I encourage the creators to talk about it as much? That's been the part, if anything, because we're working with brand new creators. Like some of them, this is their first story ever to be published. And so it's a lot of like, I can't expect them to have the same understanding that I do, having done my show for 3 years, talking to Kickstarter comic creators regularly.
Dude, you learn a thing or two, right?
Yeah. Like I can't not think about indie comics without also thinking about all of the other stuff that goes in. Like you can't just write the script, send it off and be done. Like, yeah, I made a comic. No, you did the easy part by writing it. Now you have to market and promote and produce and talk about and get it in front of people and convince people that they need to buy it and
find a printer,
all the things. And it's just, for me, it's a lot like I'm in a very unique position where I have a very large network of indie comic creators. And so there were some people that I was like, hey, you've done anthologies. What do I need to be thinking about? Like, how do I approach how do I temper? How do I have realistic expectations? How do I manage all of this stuff? And then when it came to printing, it was like, well, I know a guy that works for this place. And so like, we can talk to him and maybe he can hook us up. And he did. And so like, cool. Now we've got a printer and, hey, we want to do this piece of swag. How the hell do we do that? I don't know. Let's just Google it. That's like, to your point earlier about like, how do we bring DIY into making comics? It's not being scared to ask questions. And it's
100%.
Like if we need a vendor for making something, like, let's just figure that out. If I can have access to making buttons at my library, how does that work? I don't know. Let me just email the library and they'll figure it out. And now here I am about to go tomorrow for my third session to make more buttons. Like it just, you just learn by doing. And I talk about it a lot on my show with other creators of like, the only way to make comics is to start making comics. Like you're never going to know all this stuff before. There's no perfect time, just like kids. There's no perfect time to have kids because it's always a cluster cuss.
Oh, dude.
It's always something new. Like there's no book that can prepare you for a battery up the nose There's no book.
Bead.
Yeah, like you can't. There's no way to prepare for it. So just
No.
do it
Yeah.
and figure it out as you go. And part of
Yeah.
that is being humble enough to be like, I don't know everything.
Like,
And
can I ask you a question? You know,
yeah,
that's why I always tell people, I'm like, if you have questions along the way,
yeah,
I've learned a thing or two along my way as well.
Yep.
You don't talk to as many creators as I've talked to and not
Right.
have learned a thing or two. And I know Bruno, we were talking about Bruno before we went live.
Yeah.
He has some really great stuff out there on his it's not a Substack. It might be a Substack, but he's got like lessons learned that I will send to people. They're like, hey, you know, I got these questions. I'm like, I got the perfect thing for those answers. I will send it to you as soon as we're done. And I just send them those links from Bruno's website or his Substack of just like, hey, here's my lessons learned from doing so many Kickstarters.
Yep.
And it's like brilliant stuff. And it's like, it's simple, but yet you probably haven't thought about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And then
it's
there's
the, like,
yeah, so he's learned a lot of stuff, and he does a new article almost every time. He has like some more lessons learned. He builds off of it, you know. So they're constantly being updated. I think he's up to like part 3, I think.
Nice.
it's like,
And that's what I send to people.
You can't know what you don't know.
Right. Right.
And so like the only way to figure out what even the right questions are to be asking, like, does page weight matter when you're printing? Like, do I need 60 pounds?
Yes.
Do I need 80 pound? Do I need 30 pound? Like, I don't fucking know.
Right.
So like, why does page weight matter? And then suddenly you know the question to then start asking people like, hey, what is page weight? Like a single page doesn't weigh 60 pounds. What the hell are we talking about right now?
Yep.
And then like you learn by talking about it. And it's not until you start getting into the weeds of like, oh, I need to make sure that for print, like my color profile is CMYK instead of RGB for digital. And like those things matter. And I didn't understand why until we started doing this. Cause then I had like, the creators were giving us those questions like, hey, when I export my image files, does that need to be a TIFF or a GIF or a PNG or a and I'm like, dude, I don't fucking know.
But I did.
And he was like, got it. Yes.
Yep.
Give me this file format. Give me this color profile. And I was just like, yeah, what he said. What the hell does that mean?
It's wild because when people jump into this, they don't take that into calculations.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, for like, oh, I'm going to have to make this decision and I don't know what it should be. And this is one of those cases where I wouldn't go to Reddit for it because you're going to get like 50 million answers and they're all right.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like, how do I write a comic script? Oh, there's 74,000 different ways to write a comic script.
Exactly.
The right way to write it is however it makes sense to you and your collaborator.
Correct.
Yes.
That's the right way. The right way is to start
every
writing.
artist is going to be different.
Yeah.
Some artists you can just say, hey, here's my story.
Yep.
And they're going to go, okay, cool. And they're just going to start working. And some are going to come back and go, hey, in this one scene here, you say this.
Yeah.
What way are they looking? Are they facing the east? Are they facing the west? I got to know because I need to look up where the sun's going to be.
Yep.
And you're like, you're weeds and seeds in.
Do you have visual references?
Serious.
Like, are we talking like marble countertop, steel countertop, like just regular polished wood? Like, what kind of countertop is it? Because that could matter later when they're chopping body parts on it for if the wood is warping or not warping. Because is it water soluble? Like, what are we talking about here? And you're just like, oh my god, I don't know, man. They're just chopping legs on counters. Like, I don't know.
And
move that scene to the bathroom and use the bathtub instead.
Yeah, y'all haven't even brought up the fact that how that's laid out. You're also affecting the speed at which that page gets played out.
Yep.
Not just for the artist. So, like, how many panels need to describe how this thing is going? How big do the panels need to be? But also, how fast is the reader going to read this page?
Yeah.
I mean, there's so much. Some artists really need a lot. Some, especially once you get comfortable with each other, you can really
they know.
do these things. And that's kind of how we are at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some artists.
I was gonna say by some artists he means
him.
Yeah.
and by some writers he means me.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, okay, so picture it, right? You've been to a music festival. That's what I want.
Yes.
Mhm.
2-page spread.
Go.
Yes. And
And
that's
he's
my
like,
direction.
Okay, yeah, all right,
Yeah.
sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
Fine. Not a problem.
And then that's what's really cool. It's like you could tell people who have worked, like you look at Tinian, Weather Deladera, they've been writing together for years and years and years now. And he probably just says, hey, here's the script. And Weather goes, cool.
Yep.
Got it.
He goes to work, you know?
I love looking at like Lemire and Sorrentino and because they did like Old Man Logan, they did Green Arrow, they did all the Bone Orchard mythos together, they did Primordial together.
That is such a good series.
Like
so underrated.
All the Gideon Falls, which is incredible. And like Sorrentino's layouts are so just like batshit crazy that I can't help but be like, how in the hell, like, what does that script look like? That Sorrentino goes, oh yeah, okay. 74 pixels of squares to show one picture, but behind those is something completely different because subtext. And I'm just reading it and I'm like, what? No, how did what? And it's
the Bone Mythos was so good.
Dude, I'm still waiting for Starseed. They were supposed to release Starseed. This is my current gripe. Because I went back and I was like, they had another book planned after 10,000 Feathers and the Passageway and Tenement, and it never came out. And so I went back to like the original Lemire's like first Substack posts, Tales from the Farm or whatever. And I found the graphic that had all the planned titles. And I was like, Starseed, which was supposed to take horror into space, which is my favorite subsection of horror, is like, it was supposed to come out, I think, August of last year.
Yeah.
And it just never did.
But they slow rolled that entire series, though. 10,000 Feathers was a very slow roll.
Yeah.
But God bless, it was worth every single weight I had to do for every single issue.
That's one that like I picked up the floppies and then I bought the hardcover because holy shit. And I have all the floppies of Gideon Falls, but when I eventually get money somehow, I want to get the 2 deluxe hardcovers of Gideon Falls to just have like, it's so oh my God, it's so good. And I just like, I look at books like that of like modern horror that are just doing it right. And I'm like, why does that work? And I'm constantly, because my background is in broadcasting. And so I'm constantly like analyzing why things work and why they get an emotional rise out of me. And when I'm looking at movies, it's like, oh, well, they're like, if you use effective soundscapes like really well, then it's going to get me every time. And it's like, it's not that I get scared. It just raises the hair on my arms.
It does. And that's what it's meant to do, right? It's meant to just kind of like give you the goosebumps and you feel the hair on the back of your neck stand up the proper way. And even comic books can do it too, man.
Yeah, dude.
If
I have made it my personal mission to read as many classic horror comics as I can. And like so from Vault of Horror to like the Phantom Stranger, I have found I freaking love those.
The old Ani Press stuff, the old cat. Well, Ani Press is doing it right now. Like when they came back out, they were just like, we're coming out and we're going balls to the wall.
Yep. We're not just doing one.
Yeah.
Buckle up, Buttercup.
Their sci-fi stuff is on point.
Yeah.
They had their first spin-off with
that was
the vampire.
That was Sorrentino's Blood, Taste of Blood, Steeped in Blood, Bloodbath.
No, it was as a female writer. It was her story from the like Catacombs of Torment.
Yes,
it was like a solo running story within it, and then it ended, and then they started the Catacombs of Torment. Actually, is the second one.
Yeah,
and then they're like, hey, for the first time ever, we're going to yank this character out of this anthology, and we're going to give her her own story written by Corrine is her name.
See, I
Can't
know they
remember
did
her
that
last name.
because Google. Blood type is the one.
Blood type.
Yes.
So Sorrentino is doing the artwork for that one.
Yeah, and it's written by Corrine something.
Let me Google this real quick.
Starts with the B, I think.
Of course, it's giving me like actual
Yeah,
blood types. Oh, negative.
You're gonna have to get very specific on that. Ani Press's blood type
book. Creative team: Corinna Bechko. Bechko?
She's so good.
Yeah, I got the free comic book day issue that came out last.
Did you?
That
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, this is so good. And then I got the first issue, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna trade weight it.
No, I couldn't. I could not. I got every single issue of Blood Type the moment it was rolling out. The same with Tini Howard's. Was it Tini Howard that did? Oh God, what's the name of that book now? I'm not going to look it up because it'll take too long. But her solo series that she had done, The Female from Hell.
Oh God,
Marian Heretic.
No, she's doing that one right now. That's the current one. But that one's so good too. God bless, that's so good. Oh my God, this is going to drive me crazy. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Where is my? And I may be off on the name too.
Is it no? That's DC. The Sirens. There's
no
Heretic. Power Rangers. Harley Quinn. Trades and hardcovers. Punchline.
No. Oh, Punchline's good, but no. It might not be her series. I might be completely off on my my writers too. And I don't know why I keep opening up the same out like 5 times in a row when I'm trying to go to Instagram.
That's great.
Oh, why does my finger keep clicking the wrong thing?
This segment brought to you by Horror Comics and Indie Comics. If you like fresh new voices, check out AHA. It's an anthology full of nothing but fresh new voices
like
in
you're
the Indie
thinking right
Comics
now.
Community. We're just killing time as the chairman finds the Tini Howard thing that he's trying to find. But this is what we call show business, folks. It's all about smoke and mirrors. See, you're paying attention to me and forgetting about
you remember, did you watch
there we go.
The Netflix series, the Archie spinoff, Sabrina?
Yeah.
That's
one of the main bad guys. Like, what was her name?
Oh God. Oh shit.
It's related to Hell. She was like,
yeah. I can't remember her name to save my life.
Lucifer Morningstar? Lilith.
The girl who did Lilith, the comic book Lilith.
Lilith comic book. Corinne Howell.
There you go. Her.
Corinne.
Yes. And now I can't even remember what we were talking about in relations to her.
I don't either, but that was from Vault.
Oh,
and all those covers
Vault.
are red, black, and white. I like those covers a lot.
So this series almost didn't get made. It got messed up and had to go back to reprint. And I was so scared that they were just going to cancel it because they messed up so many issues.
Oh my God.
But they got it figured out. They got it reprinted and back on the shelves. But it was like, oh, thank God it's back, because it was just such a good book, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like she's trying to get back this book from hell in order to help herself get back to hell.
Oh, that sounds cool.
But she can't actually take the book herself. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. So she's got to get
awesome.
That. Yeah. Very cool.
And the person who has the book, she is also helping to learn the book. So it was such a good story. And I was just like, oh, thank God it got made. And as soon as the final issue come out, and then when they announced the hardback was coming out, I was just like, waiting. There it is. Mine.
Indubitably, sir.
Yeah, it's like Geiger and all the stuff from
Dude,
Ghost
Geiger's
Machine.
so good.
The moment it hits trade paperback and the moment it hits hardback, I'm just like, mine, 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 mine.
Just skipping through the comic book aisles. Just
Dude, yeah. Like, oh, Jeff Johns has something new. What's he got?
Yep.
So this freaking Jeff Johns, he's put together like this amazing. He pulled a tinny in on the other side, right?
Yeah.
So it's been great just watching those guys like put all their stuff together, and it's all one big collective world of storytelling. Like they own their own work. They're imaging within image.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're doing OG Image on the Image imprint.
Exactly.
It's insane. Yeah.
But let's talk about some of these stories. You got the Hangwoman, Hits the Moon, Pete's Meat, which is, God, I love that title, and then Artifacts. And Pete's Meat is the comic cover we were talking about earlier. That's the cover for that one, I believe. And dude,
Pete's Meat's the story I drew, actually.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. Travis did throw in inks on that, and when I was showing the art after I got it colored, him and Vaughn both were like on the page where it starts to really punch. It's only a 4-page story. They're like, "That's fucking gross."
Dude, it's awesome though. When he's looking at that can, it says Steve on the front of it. I don't remember what name's on the front of it, but it's just like Pete's Meats, and it's like Tom.
Yeah.
Like, what's it say, Tom?
Yeah.
Just enjoy your food, son.
Don't think about it. Just eat.
Yeah. Just eat.
Exactly. So I had a question on here about what ties all these together, and the only thing that's tying these together is still new creators.
Yep.
New creators, and then in the book itself, Roger.
Yes.
Yeah.
What we're doing is Roger is throwing a death party, and all of the creators have contributed to the death party in some way, shape, or fashion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's something top secret that Kay and I are doing with the
Is it going to
Roger
be similar
pages.
to the American Horror Story season where they're at the hotel? Where he's bringing in all of the world's greatest serial killers together for a meal. That's pretty dope.
Somewhat like that.
Yeah,
because I don't know why when he said he's bringing them all together, my head went American Horror Story to what I think the name of the season was actually Hotel. It was when the first season with Lady Gaga, who was brilliant in that, by the way.
Yeah,
that was a great season.
Yeah,
and then he's like bringing in all the world's most famous serial killers to one spot, and it's just like brilliant.
Yeah, so there's a price that everybody has to pay to join the death party. And that's what slowly is unraveling as the anthology goes on. So Roger has his own story. Yeah. He's not just a nebulous, like terrifying mannequin.
Yeah.
He's got his own story that those with a keen eye will pick up on as the story, as AHA progresses.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I like it. And I'm glad you're both here because I know you're both working on it. Let's spotlight the proposal. Because I know it's yours.
Yeah.
So a camping trip, a relationship milestone.
Yep.
A moment that is supposed to be meaningful. And then it feels off. What sparked this? So it's like campy Crystal Lake type of feel, but in a better way.
So I've been really into like folklore and just like reading. So I'm like a tribal card member carrying of the Abenaki tribe, like the indigenous peoples, part of the Mississauga, like larger umbrella.
Yeah.
And so as part of like my journey of discovery, I'm calling it, it's like reading into the Abenaki beliefs and the mythology that the tribe had and all of these things. And then that led me into a path of reading just other, like there's some weird shit that they believe.
I mean, that's how we got skinwalkers. So
Yeah.
I mean,
like skinwalkers are the Western, like the Apache and the Blackfeet. Like it's all from their folklore. And so it's like, well, what other weird shit is there in other cultures' folklore? And so I've been reading a ton into that anyway. And I had called Alex and I was like, listen, man, like we got to figure out, like, I want to write a story that tailors to what you want to draw, because I want you to have as much fun drawing as I am going to have writing. So like, what do you want to do? And he was like, I don't know, man, like monsters and just like bloodbaths and crazy, like just weird gore shit everywhere. And I was like, okay, well, I'm not into gore for gore's sake, but I think if we can figure something out, we can include some monsters, and like I'll look into some of the mythology that I've been reading and the folk tales and stuff, and I'll figure out something that we can tie into with the story. And so I just kind of like chewed on that for a couple of days, and I was like, okay, I think I figured it out. How do you feel about this? And I don't want to give it away because like we're subverting everybody's attention.
Suppressing a lot of the stuff I have over here about it.
Yeah,
because I have the synopsis. You sent me the synopsis of all the stories.
Yeah,
and I've just been kind of like dropping like some crumbs, you know.
Like
I've been Hansel and Gretel, and I don't want to give too much.
We're very much smoke and mirrors, street magic. Like look over here as I'm doing something over here. And so the something over here is what I'm really excited to dig into with him. And as soon as I sent him the idea, he was like, oh yeah, dude. And so I hadn't written anything until my wife and I were driving to Florida for like a very quick beginning of the year vacation. And so we drove down to Florida in January. And as we were driving through the Appalachian Mountains, she had taken over because I was just exhausted. And I slept for a little bit, and then I woke up and I was like, oh my God, I have it. And I like I brought my sketchbook with me, and I wrote the main bones of the story as we were driving through the Appalachian Mountains. And that was just the inspiration and the setting that I needed. And it just like everything just came dumping out. And I literally like took pictures of each page synopsis, and I sent them to Alex, and I was like, here's what I just came up with. And he was like, oh my God, yes. And so like I know that doesn't give any details for anything, but it really was like, how do we tie in? Like I'm a big, I think it's been established, I love horror. And I, read all the classic horror comics, and a lot of them are quick hits, and they set you up thinking one thing's going to happen, and then something completely different happens. And I wanted that. Whose house? And so I wanted to give them a swerve. And so like I was writing something, and it was like, oh, it's a like cutesy love story, and and then like this thing happens, and you're like, oh, that's weird. I'm uncomfortable with that. And then something else happens, and it's like, oh my God, what the hell? And like, and then the final panel happens, and it's like, oh, you mother father. And that's like, that's what I wanted to capture. And I'm real excited about it. I love the story that I came up with in the 8 pages. And seeing the preview work from Alex already, I'm just like, yes, dude. Like every time he sends me a page of pencils, I'm like, yes, dude. Like, yes, keep pushing that further. Like, keep going. I'm not going to ever tell you that's too much. Maybe draw. If anything, I'd be like, not enough. Like, give me more, give me more, give me more.
You're at 8. I'm thinking 11 here.
Yeah, I would really, but ours go to 11, man. Yeah. And so that's where, as much as I'm willing to give away, that's where it all came from.
No, that's perfect, dude. Because like I said, I got the synopsis of it, and I'm just like, I can't wait for this one. And it's like, and it's one of those where it's one of those where the guy's driving down the road and he picks up a hitchhiker, and he's like, "You're not a serial killer, are you?" Like, no. What are the odds of it being 2 of us on the same road traveling at the same place? You know? Yeah. But let's start bringing this home. So for those watching right now into horror, maybe they're just into indie comics and they're discovering this one for the first time. Why should they back AHA?
Oh, they should back it because they're making brand new creators have a place to be seen and read, and they are literally giving people a dream come true. You're putting those creators, you're putting their book in their hand, and that is something that cannot be duplicated as far as experience.
You know what goes hand in hand with that? The United States Department of Nerds. It's like 2 peas in a pod.
2 peas in a very dried out, wrinkly, decrepit, slightly blackened pod. Yep. Isn't it adorable?
I am middle-aged now, as my daughter likes to tell me.
We got some white around the edges. We're slightly moldy because we've overstayed our shelf
quite possibly,
life.
yes.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
no, and that's what I love about this as well, is like it's indie creators, and everybody who's tapping in with us tonight and stuck around and has been watching this, there's 6 more of these episodes coming. Yeah. And that's what I love about it. Is I'm getting to take everybody on a ride one at a time through this anthology.
And thank you so much for doing that for us. Like,
Dude, you sent the right person to seek my help.
Yeah, shout out to Duke Electric, the best looking man in indie comics, because
just never look him in the eyes.
Holy shit.
Save your family an open casket. Just never look him in the eyes.
Yeah, to add to what Kay said about like making dreams come true, the tagline that we've developed for CHK is that we're fun, we're fresh, and we're borderline ridiculous. Mm-hmm. And like we are doing everything intentionally to make a fun comic that is a horror anthology full of fresh voices that are taking big fucking swings. We didn't say no to anybody's idea. Yep. None of them were like, maybe not do that. We didn't say no to anybody. It's purely been an encouragement from us. Mm-hmm. And the fun that, so Kay and I are the two that are doing all of the Roger pages. Yeah. And like, we're doing stuff with Roger that is it like the tagline came from Roger because it was like, dude, this is borderline ridiculous.
Yeah.
Dude,
and we both were like,
part.
Oh my God, that's perfect. Like that's what we're doing. Like we are fully aware that we are indie comics. We are
Think about it though. The Crypt Keeper himself was just an absolutely ridiculous character that got over so well.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the commitment to the bit. And we're committing 100. All of our chips are on the table with Roger, and like we're going.
Imagine if Elvira quit, before that character like took off the way it did.
Yeah. And now she's a cultural icon.
Cassandra Peterson is just like a phenomenal human being in real life, and it's like if she wouldn't have stuck to the bit. To this day, there would be so much stuff that we didn't get to experience growing up in the 80s and 90s that we would have just never got. I mean, the Toxic Avenger would probably have not been around.
Yeah.
And many more that I possibly, like her stuff with Pinhead, just all that, just we would never have gotten that. And that's just, to me, classic cinema at this point. Like, which is weird that I just called it classic cinema.
That's my childhood.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, let's be serious. We're all classic people now.
That's right. That's right.
We are vintage. We are the vintage variety.
It was a good year. Yes.
Yeah. 82.
Yes.
Yeah. All that to say, AHA is the culmination of 2 crusty DIY punks that just are making comics for the sake of comics. Mm-hmm. Like we're not.
What other way is there?
Right. We're not in this to make a ton of money because we're not going to make any money. We're not in this to like do the attention grabbing, whatever, because who cares? Like we're genuinely And I know that it's easy to be like, man, what's the catch? We don't have a catch. There is no subtext. It is, we started this with the intention of how do we raise and bring other new creators into a scene and into the fold and give them something that when they table their first convention, they have a book that they can say, yeah, I have a story in this book. Do you want to buy it?
Yep.
Like, that's why we're doing this. And so anybody that backs it, it sounds cheesy as shit, which is easy for like, oh, red flag. They're backing someone's dream. Like, you're supporting these creators, making a thing that for the first time they can go, this is mine. Like, I'm in this. This came out of my brain. Pages 12 to 14 are me. I created that. And that's something that no amount of drugs can match. And like the endorphins that get released when you get to hold the thing for the very first time and be like, holy shit, I made that. Like, I created that. There's no better feeling. And so we are very intentionally chasing after making as much space as possible for as many creators as possible to experience that feeling so that they continue creating and they continue to just pour into making comics, making art, telling stories, writing, doing whatever. And it, like, that's how it starts is one person says, yeah, I'll take a chance. Let's come on. I got you. You don't know how to make it. It's fine. We do. Let's go.
Yeah.
But so tell everybody where they can find the two Chris's.
I'm easy. I'm at Longbox Punk everywhere,
So easy.
except for TikTok. I don't TikTok and I don't Snapchat, but I Substack frequently. And as much as I would love to get away from Meta, I'm on Instagram regularly and Threads. I have a Bluesky, but it's there. I don't know.
We just had a conversation there last night. What are you talking about?
YouTube is where you find my show. If you want to hear from other creators similar to like you would hear here on the United States Department of Nerds, I talk process. I'm a process junkie. I love to understand how things work. And it's part of why I started making my own comics.
Which is cool because you do the process side, and I literally just try to take people on the journey of that creator to how they got to the book, and then how the book was made, and then like I'm a journey guy and you're a process guy, which is so cool. Yeah,
like dude, there's a space for everybody in indie comics.
Really is. That's what's beautiful about it. Chris with a K.
Yes.
Where can they find you?
I am Punk Rock Chris, 2 Ks together, never 3. There's 3 in there, but there's only 2 together. Pointing that out very clearly.
Very clearly. Just
Instagram, Threads, Bluesky, TikTok. You can find it in my link tree. Facebook is pretty worthless for me. I'm rarely there. So if you're finding me there, we better be real friends. But yeah, all the things. If you go to my TikTok, you'll find me talking about what books I picked up. You'll find me talking about books that we're making, like Aha, currently on Kickstarter, waiting to launch next week. You'll
live on Longbox Punk.
There you go. Yeah, you'll find me making process videos of me doing drawings with usually punk rock in the background.
As well it should be.
Yeah.
Because you can't have a name like Punk Rock Chris or Longbox Punk and not have punk rock playing.
Yep.
Like it would be sacrilege.
It would be.
Tune in and hear One Direction play.
Yeah.
Their greatest hits at this point.
Yeah. Listen, unashamedly, there are some One Direction songs that I will get down to.
You keep up with the secrets.
That's how I am, man. I can't help it. I have 2 moods. I have very punk rock and angsty and just like in your face. And then I have like bubblegum pop and like One Direction and Betty Who and Harry Styles. Like just
same.
I don't even care, man. Give it all to me. I'll take it.
I'm literally listening like, Spirit Box's Soft Spine 1 minute, and then the next minute, I'm shaking it off with Taylor Swift.
Yep. Yep. Some new Backstreet Boys. As much as I hate to admit this, and my wife will be proud of me, they've got some really good stuff. Like some of their newer stuff is like really fucking good.
Wait. Are you saying Backstreet's back?
All right.
Shit.
Yeah. And by new, I mean like whatever CD came out when they got back together like 5 years ago now. But
Okay,
like,
yeah.
I thought you meant the song on the Verizon commercial.
I don't even know what song that is. I don't watch
don't
TV,
either.
man.
Like you get to watch TV?
Yeah, that's adorable. What's that like?
Well, usually I'm exhausted and I'm watching something on Tubi.
Dude,
There we
Tubi's
go.
got a. Speaking of Tubi, if you like horror and like weird horror,
exactly. That's what I was about to say.
man,
That's-
it's
Yep.
insane. Like
If you're bringing
I'm
up Tubi, you better be talking about their horror selection because it's
Yes.
fantastic.
it's
Yes.
so good.
It is.
I'm just waiting for Tubi to reach out and be like, "Hey, can we be your sponsor? Like you talk about us all the time." Tubi, hit me up, longboxpunk@gmail.com. That's how you get a hold of me. Let's work something out.
There you go.
Shameless.
Hey, plug away. Speaking of plugging, it's time to plug this up.
Yeah.
We don't want everybody bleeding out all over this episode because this is just the beginning. The first step into the world of AHA, a horror anthology that's built on passion, creativity, and the kind of storytelling that doesn't play it safe. And over these next few episodes, the next one up will be the end of the month with Duke. My dude, Duke. Bring your sunglasses. Don't make eye contact. We're going deeper. More creators, more stories, more nightmares. Make sure you're subscribed so you get these notifications. There will be a long form video dropping here soon with the rest of the creators that are going to be on the podcast. Hopefully Sunday I'll drop that. If not, it'll be the day before Duke comes on. But make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that, because this is a series you're going to want to follow all the way through. And let's get this to 100 this weekend. Pre-follows. Go hit the link. It's down in the description. Hit notify me on launch. That way you know when this book drops next week, because I, for one, have the notifications on already. Had it on before anybody else, to be fair, because I got that link months ago. But until next time, everybody, the Council of Nerds is adjourned. This has been the USDN podcast, where indie comics come to life. Y'all be safe out there.
It's a trap!